G'day. So I spoke to a Google insider the other day about these multi-million-dollar payments that are going out to the media allies of the government. Before the code was even enacted, even brought into law, Google had struck deals with 7, 9 and News Limited, all the government's closest media allies, the people who do their propaganda for the government. Kerry Stokes over at 7, they picked up 10 million. Peter Costello, the former Liberal Party treasurer, Liberal Party elder, they picked up 30 million, and News Limited has picked up an unspecified amount, no doubt a lot of money from Google. Make no mistake, this is protection money. It's not struck under the code. These deals were struck before the government's new media bargaining code even became law. Google insiders have confided in me, and they've said that basically this is protection money. They've just gone and cut deals with individual media allies of the government and told me that unfortunately small independent publishers like myself had very little chance of picking up anything. Independent media, people like myself that the public, that the community supports for good reason to provide an alternative, more fair dinkum view of what's going on in the world, they've been disadvantaged severely by this Facebook withdrawal. I don't particularly blame Facebook because they did warn the government. This is a ridiculous policy because these platforms actually bring traffic to the paywalled websites of Rupert Murdoch and Nine Entertainment. They direct the traffic. They don't publish the whole story. They publish a snippet with a link. They are doing the media organisations, the old media organisations, a big favour. Now, it's hardly going to be news if it's the Herald Sun anyway, so what the blazers they're doing, getting content payments for journalism when they're a mere propaganda outfit, is anybody's guess. Google is just winning so much praise in the media today from all the mainstream media because, of course, they've just given them cash. So it's hardly surprising, is it? Facebook, on the other hand, totally demonised. Rupert Murdoch's national rag, The Australian, no less than 7 Facebook hits on its homepage this morning. 7. Slagging off Facebook. Not only the banner story, the headline story, the lead, but another 6 stories on top of that we counted in a cursory run through their homepage. I'm not a fan of Facebook in a corporate sense or Google. In fact, I was the very first one when I was at Fairfax at the Sydney Morning Herald and Age to do deep dives into both their financial statements and label them as tax cheats quite publicly. As a result of that, there were reforms that came in and both of those pay a bit of tax now. Of course, the greatest hypocrisy, the most glaring, gleaming, effulgent hypocrisy of all is this government regards itself as being a capitalist government in favour of free markets and free business. If that were really the case, why would they be suing the competition regulator, of all people, onto Google and Facebook to force these foreign multinational media operations to pay their friendly media allies? Did you see them intervening in the market when Uber came in and totally ransacked the taxi industry? Did you see them helping taxi drivers? No, because taxi drivers don't do their propaganda for them. Or some of them do, actually, but in a very minor, individual sense. This is about corporate socialism. They have intervened in the market, and in so doing, they have effectively subsidised fat, old, inefficient media businesses which should be going out the back door, and they disadvantage small, nimble players like yours truly. In any case, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. We're setting up a Patreon account as well if you'd like to tip in $1 here or $1 there for some video. We need to get, as you can see, we need to get the production quality a little bit higher, and we need to do it more often, and we need to have other people doing it with us as well. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.